What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ratchy, but Amy, who's it gonna be? Welcome back to Clip It. Hope you guys are doing good. I've been away for a while. I needed some time. I had some music things to do, and I really was just hustling. If you haven't heard, go check out my new track. It's called We Are Not Around, and it's a banger of a track. But for now, we are going straight back to 10 scary ghost videos that will make your skin crawl by the homie Depths of Despair. Without further ado, let's hop right in.
A man named Valente works as a nurse in a hospital and says that many strange things have been happening inside the place. From seeing doors open on their own to shadow figures lurking in the dark. Many of the nurses say they experience all kinds of things when they are alone at night in the hospital. The following video was actually sent to him by a female security guard who was doing the night shift alone, patrolling the hospital when something strange happened. Not sure what to make of it, she pulls her phone out and records this.
Bro, who's knocking? Of course there's no one at the door. Bro, you can't tell me she wouldn't be scared. I could easily just be someone.
A strange knocking sound can be heard on one of the glass doors, but as she goes over to check it out, it's clear that nobody is on the other side. The moment she turns around, the knocking comes back more aggressively, but once again, there's nobody there. They believe the strange paranormal events are due to the amount of people who have lost their lives in the hospital. But let me know what you think.
It's too much.
Occupied. The following video comes from a woman named Destiny Sanchez and was taken by her husband who was installing a Wi-Fi system in an old house that was built in 1954. While alone in the house doing his work, he notices something disturbing that he just cannot explain. Watch closely.
No.
There's nobody in here.
Hell no. Fuck that.
Somewhere close by, a faint voice can be heard whispering desperately for help.
God helps those who help themselves.
Creeped out, he completes his installation and decides to contact the homeowner about the voice. When the woman says her daughter also complained about hearing a voice, saying the exact same things Destiny's husband captured. He believes something terrifying has happened here in the past, seeing as the house is quite old and must have a tragic history. Early shift. In the next video, a woman was working a very early morning shift inside a big building. She was the first person to arrive on the premises, and while beginning to work on the lower floors of the building, she heard a very disturbing loud sound coming from the dining room on the upper floors of the building, which immediately seemed strange to her, as she should be the only one inside the building. She pulls her phone out and heads upstairs as she records. This is what she captured.
That first step was in my right ear and it freaked me out. I can already tell it's gonna go south very quickly. fuck that. Not a chance. Forget it. That would be me, the stress most, because the shit leaving my body at such a rate that like the movement of air comes out of my mouth. Nah, bro. What it just died. I would fucking run into that thing. Swinging. Bro, how is she so calm? It has to be fake. She's too calm. Unless
As
she's
she
like in a
enters the
state
dark
of...
dining room, a terrifying lamenting sound can be heard, as if someone was suffering. Creeped out by what she hears, she tries to maintain a calm composure and just heads to the lift to get out of there. But just as she enters the lift, a pair of footsteps can be heard running towards her. It's as if someone was running to reach the lift and enter with her before the doors closed. And that seems to be the case because while in the lift, she notices something disturbing and takes a picture of this.
Would have got uppercutted.
What
Straight
looks like a
uppercutted.
terrifying, sinister, pale face can be seen in the reflection of the elevator, with big black eyes and a black mouth. Since then, she never wanted to do the early shift alone ever again. But the question still remains, just who or what is this?
In the mosque. Y'all to be loved.
In the following video, a man was praying inside a mosque with his family just like he would do regularly. However, on this particular occasion, he hears a strange sound and decides to record as he looks around, when all of a sudden he notices what he believes to be a jinn inside the mosque. Watch closely.
Bro, jinn in the mosque is diabolical work, bro.
Sekitaran masjid. Apa no weh? Apa no
Bro,
weh?
dude, shaitan would
Weh, apa no weh?
burn in a mosque.
Weh, ni. Sumpah weh. Gulek wah.
Bro, I would have straight hit him.
What looks like a creepy
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
pale grey face with dark eyes can be seen
Right.
lurking above, before
would have been
walking
on my
off and
deen
disappearing
and that.
into the darkness. The figure seems to be wearing religious attire, leading some to believe that the jinn is also Muslim. But let me know what you think. Strange encounter. A woman named Kikyo explains that ever since moving into a new house in a different neighborhood, strange things started happening. The previous residents of the house gave her some warnings about the property, as they left behind strange items like holy water
Bro,
and other things.
Desde que nos mudamos,
okay, calm down. If somebody leaves holy water behind in a house, but you best believe we're not taking it. You best believe that. Because I ain't on that bullshit.
aquí a la casa empezaron a suceder cosas rarísimas. Sin embargo, nunca había sentido nada en la casa. La cuestión es que cuando nos mudamos de casa, los ex vecinos, los ex personas que estuvieron rentando aquí nos dijeron que pues que esta casa según tenía algo porque todas las parejas casadas se terminaban separando. Otra cosa es que nosotros encontramos como clavos en las esquinas de las puertas y moneditas también metidos en los rincones. Esos son rituales.
On one night, while returning home late at night with her husband, Kikyo notices her neighbor's car door left wide open with nobody around. Worried that something may have happened, they go up to the car and see who's inside, and things get a little strange. Take a look.
Oigan, amigos, estoy bien preocupada porque no sé qué le pasó a mi vecina, güey. ¿Eh?
After checking the car and seeing that it's empty, they decide to talk for a moment before knocking on the neighbor's door.
Tócale tú. Puedes contestar.
No me acuerdo de su nombre.
Bro, I wouldn't just be looking in people's windows, but you're trying to like, I think you're trying to rob the place, bro, you get clapped.
¿O le hablaremos a la policía?
No, hay que ver si contesta.
Su garage.
No, si no estuviera ahí, no estaba el carro.
Ah, mira, yo creo que ya prendió la luz. ¿No? ¿Es tu lámpara? No, a ver, bájala.
Tócala un poquito más fuerte.
Ay, le tocas tú, me da miedo.
¿Ah?
Le tocas tú, me da miedo.
Oh, fuck up.
Uy, la mierda. Uy, la mierda. Uy, tiene una pinche mierda ahí. Tiene como, se ve como una cabeza, te lo juro.
Una señora, ¿no?
Ah. No sé. Hi, hola, soy yo, la vecina de al lado.
Who is it?
It's me, your neighbor. The next door neighbor.
We're trying to let you know. We're trying to let you know your car is open.
¿Ah?
Your car is open.
¿Qué pasó?
Su carro tiene toda la puerta abierta.
¿Mi carro?
Sí.
Oh my God. How can we open?
No sabía espantar. Soy yo, su vecina de al lado.
Oh my God.
Sí, su carro tiene toda la puerta abierta.
Alguien la abrió.
Sí. ¿Su vecina? Sí, está.
Yeah.
¿Quiere que le hablemos a la policía?
Virgen del Carmen. Alguien lo abrió. Y él tiene la llave.
¿Quién?
Ok.
El que viene a robar acá todo el tiempo.
Ya.
La batería.
Bro, what is going on?
Y es la puerta, esta puerta ya no trabaja porque la rompió. Y la policía no hace nada, ¿sabe?
As she knocks on the neighbor's window, she notices a creepy face staring back at her, which she didn't believe was actually the old woman, although you can see the same color clothing, so it could be the lady. But why was she hiding? Even
Because maybe
stranger,
she's
she
gonna get
comes out
flippin'
and doesn't
robbed.
seem too concerned about the open car door.
She says the
But
person
now,
who has
ever
it.
since knocking on her door and speaking to her, things have gone worse back at their own house. The next night, she goes live with her audience, while her family is asleep, and this happens.
¿Está alguien contigo durmiendo? Sí, está mi esposo. Mis dos hijos están aquí. Los ronquidos que están escuchando son de él. No hay nadie en la casa. Hoy se escuchan también pisadas en el techo, güey. También, ahorita ya estoy más tranquila que hace rato, porque hace rato cuando hice un live también y salí y estaba mi cajón de abajo de la cama abierto. Se escuchó el ruido cuando yo estaba grabando, ese video lo subí.
Bro, what was that?
Pero no mames, gente, hace rato yo quería llorar porque tenía mucho miedo, neta.
That's heavy.
Cabrón, no mames.
Fuck that, bro.
Puta madre. Ay, no, gente, yo creo que le voy a hablar a la policía porque neta que no. Y es que no están tocando mi ventana. No está tocando mi ventana, es la puerta del cuarto la que están tocando, no mames. Hay alguien afuera de la puerta del cuarto, güey. Pero no es un puto humano. Ay, no. Voy a sentar aquí, porque ya se recorrieron mis hijos. Entonces...
No, te pintaste aquí.
That's the wrong time for a kid to be sleep talking.
¿Sí ven en dónde están mis hijos? Carajo.
She begins to hear all sorts of strange sounds coming from around the house, along with music and knocking on her bedroom door. But what shocks her the most is hearing her child's voice, quite loudly, even though they are both fast asleep next to her. She begins to panic, but tries to stay calm to not disturb her family. But the worst is yet to come.
Fuck that, someone switched on the light. Someone... Ooh! Bro, I would've just... Fuck, if the dog's like, bro, you better chill out. Forget that, bro. It's silence between...
No te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada. No te doy permiso, no te doy.
The lights in the room start to flicker on and off by themselves, and the knocking on the door gets more aggressive. She believes these events have something to do with the previous night, where she knocked on her neighbor's door and saw a creepy face watching through the window. and
That's
then
just the
interacting with the woman afterwards. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery. Phone call.
The phone call. We still got 5 more
A
videos
Reddit
to
user
go.
was
This is
working
too
as a
creepy.
rehab nurse, and one night a patient suddenly died. They prepared the woman's body for her family to come and visit one last time, and for the mortuary to come and take her away afterwards. The hall was mostly empty and there was nobody anywhere near her room. It was in the middle of the night, so no TVs would turn on, when all of a sudden, the now deceased woman's call light turns on out of nowhere. The rehab nurse heads down there to turn it off. A few moments later, they turn on again. This time the nurse answers it on the phone, so it turns off without having to go back down there. And that's when the speaker turns on and something creepy is heard. Listen closely. A disembodied voice can be heard talking, although it's hard to make out what is being said. Many people in the comments say they hear the words birthday and daughter died, and they believe this is the spirit of the patient still reliving a scene from its former life, not knowing that it has already passed on. But I'll let you be the judge of that. VR. A woman was playing some VR games with her husband, but while taking a 15-minute break, she decided to play a little bit of a game called First Encounters. After just playing mini-golf, she recenters herself in the middle of the room and does a boundary reset for the game. And also she does a space setup and rescans the room, so all objects are out of the way. However, when she starts playing the game, she gets completely spooked after seeing this.
Fuck that.
A strange three-dimensional shaped figure can be seen in the room. The figure looks as though it's wearing a hooded cloak. Her husband was sitting in the kitchen at the time, and the figure is a lot taller than everybody else. This is also the first time it has happened, so it wouldn't make sense for it to be due to the room spacing, as she arranges the setup the same way every time. Creeped out by this, she immediately stopped playing the game and decided to take a break. Seeing as everything was set up properly, viewers could only conclude this was a ghost.
The closet.
The closet. On March the 4th of 2025, a man named Adam can be seen standing in his room along with his sister, both terrified after noticing something disturbing within the closet. Watch closely.
No mames. No mames.
Bro, I would have jumped from my bed straight into that thing.
Parte ahí,
Kicked
pues.
it in the flipping head. I don't play that shit.
¿Será que me acerco?
Sí.
Fuck that.
Ni se ve.
The two
Nah, bro.
siblings stay far back as they observe what looks like a pale face lurking
Bro,
inside the closet,
straight.
just staring at them, before the mirror door opens and the closet door closes on its own. Adam explains that he has been afraid to go near the closet ever since then. Real ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge.
A dark
A
past.
dark
Bro, I would have
past.
burnt the whole closet, bro. Forget my new
A
closet.
man named Ragausu works as a security guard and does late night shifts for a school somewhere in Argentina. He often finds himself working late alone patrolling the premises, and for a while now he has been experiencing strange paranormal phenomena. He says that because the school is located some distance away from the city, and there aren't many buildings around it, many strange people and cultists would sneak in at night and use it for rituals and other purposes. The building itself is also very old with a tragic history of things happening. In 1970, a 15-year-old student had an abortion in the school bathroom, resulting in her and the baby passing away. In the 1980s, another boy lost his life on school grounds while alone during out-of-school hours. In 1990, the school didn't have any running water, and used to get it from a well, and another girl fell in and lost her life. Later on, they attempted to build an altar for the Virgin Mary on site, and the first bricklayer suddenly passed away due to cardiac arrest. Even stranger is that the person who replaced him also met the same fate, along with one of the teachers and a custodian. On one night, while live streaming the strange events and patrolling the school grounds, he captures something chilling. Watch closely.
Y aquí en la escuela cuando empiezan a ladrar los perros así a llorar. Ah, visto. Empieza a joder, como a golpear. Todas las noches hace lo mismo. ¿Qué pasa? Tempranito empieza a hinchar las pelotas.
Aggressive banging can be heard before a door slams open by itself, but when he goes to check, there's nobody there. After this, he goes over to another room to rest for a moment before heading back out, when this happens.
Bro, what do we... Bro,
One of the locker doors opens by itself, and then a light somewhere goes out. On another night, while examining the bathrooms and cubicles, he has an utterly terrifying experience.
Bro, you must be taking the piss. You must be taking the piss, bro. No.
A girl's voice can be heard inside the bathroom before the door suddenly slams shut all on its own, completely freezing the security guard with fear. He believes this is the voice of the student who took her life in the bathroom, and in another live stream he sees what he believes is her face.
Nah, brother.
Unfortunately, this one is just a snippet from the live stream that was noticed later on by a viewer, so there is no footage. But as you can see, a terrifying pale face of a girl can be seen clearly in the window, just watching him.
Scorpion
now
from
what
Mortal
makes
Kombat?
Rogalzo's footage all the more compelling is the fact that everything he films is captured on live stream. So just how far does this school's dark past go? As always, leave your thoughts on this one down in the comments. FaceTime.
Bro,
A woman named Rosalind was FaceTiming her boyfriend, just having a regular chat, when something horrifying is captured.
bro.
While talking to her boyfriend, Rosalind's hair suddenly moves up on its own as if it was literally being grabbed by someone. They both react in shock as they are unable to explain what happened. And when she turns around, there's nobody there. You can also see her face is resting on her hands within the covers.
Whatever was messing with my hair, it was messing with my hair from the back, like up here, like grabbing like a handful, like doing this number. My hands, I'll show you how I was laying. I was laying right here, just like this. I'm on my side, guys. I'm on my side. My hand is right here. My other hand is under here. That is my cat Pickles.
What up, Pickles?
Here. And I'm laying like this. My hands are on the blanket. My other hand right here. And whatever it was, you can see me laying like this. And whatever it was messing with my hair from back here. We were recording simply because my husband seen my hair do it the first time, and he was like, your hair is moving. And at first I was like, no, it's not. Like, I couldn't feel it. And he's like, yes, it is. And he started recording, and neither him or I was expecting it to do it again, because I thought he was You're crazy.
She explains that her uncle passed away some time ago, and when he was alive, he used to play with her hair just like how it was in the video. Could it be her uncle visiting her from the afterlife?
Bro, uncle better
Let me
chill
know.
out. Damn, yo, those videos were scary. I don't know if it was because I haven't watched scary videos in a long time, but damn, that shit got me good. It might not be like screaming, reaction, whatever, but I was scared. Like, honestly. Damn. Guys, it's your boy Ratch. If it ain't me, who's it gonna be? You saw it right, you unclip it. Go out there, chase greatness, spread love, peace, and positivity. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.